What's going on, YouTube? It's your favorite bear, California Bear 619, coming to you not live, actually. It's a video from San Diego, California. It is Monday, June 10th. It is nice 71 degrees today. Alright, the title of this video is 1,461 days. That is actually the number of days between June 10th of 2020 and June 10th of 2024, which is today. That is exactly how many days it's been since I last been with my son, his mother, his older brother, his grandmother, his grandfather, his uncles, aunts, cousins, even Mona the cat that I adopted during that pandemic that I found on the street and I brought in as a little kitten about that big. It was probably about 3, maybe 4 weeks old at the most, maybe younger, I think. And I've noticed that I've been really kind of just negative, focusing on the negativity lately. I even did a live stream, which I try to do live streams on Sunday mornings, and it just went from whatever topic to just kind of just a bitch session, and I was kind of ranting and I was gaslighting, and that's not really what I want to do, and I don't want to make this channel about that. And it kind of just dawned on me this morning, his mother sent me a message and she said, "Hey," I'm like, "Yeah, I know, I realize that," because Facebook tends to have that thing where it says, "Hey, here's a memory," and it's a memory that I get every year because that's a picture I posted that day. So I keep resharing it. So between San Diego and Cebu, that's exactly the city that he lives in. It's 7,433 miles. And there's not a day that goes by that I do not miss being over there, being with them. And just right now, about an hour ago, I sat down on the couch and Phil in the Philippines, had another video, and I see his attitude and everything just way different than it was the last couple of months. And also Lot, his wife and family just finally showed up on the video, and it just hit me, and I broke down actually. And I just think of that day when I finally will come home, and they'll be there waiting for me. I still remember the day I left. The family came over to say goodbye, and we're up in the apartment, and we had some lunch, and we're waiting for the Grab to show up. And I remember I went to the little spare bedroom and I wanted to take some videos and pictures with the boy, and I held him up and I took a picture that's going to be on the thumbnail. That's the last picture I got to take with my son. Ever since then, I've been seeing pictures of that boy grow, and for a 4-year-old boy, he doesn't look like a 4-year-old Filipino boy. Actually, last year he was looking like a 5-year-old. He's looking like a 6-year-old boy now. And I remember they're in the kitchen, over here, the family, and his older brother was right over here where I took the video, and I was talking to my son and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be back 6 to 8 months the most, mijo. I'm gonna be back, and don't worry, I'll probably miss Christmas. I'm sorry about that, but I just it might end up going, depending on work. But in the long run, I'm going to be back in 8 months before your birthday. I'm going to be here." And his little brother was looking at me, which didn't really understand English at all. He only understands, speaks Bisaya, and I don't even think he understands Tagalog yet. And he just was looking at me, he was looking at me, and I looked at him, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, Kuya? I didn't call him by his name, but Kuya. We call him Kuya. I said, you're going to be the man in the house now. I need you to do a favor for me. I said, I want you to listen to your mom. I want you to be very obedient and not give her a hard time. And I want you to be a good older brother and example to your brother. You promise? And he said, promise. Okay. I gave him a hug. I shook his hand like a man. I said, I'll be back, all right? To take that title back. But for now, you're the man of the house. You are the man of the house, young man. And he's rolled with it. He's totally matured from a 3-year-old to like a bright 8-year-old. He's going to start third grade in about a month. His brother, my son, he's going to start kindergarten, which is another thing I'm going to miss. He's going to get a haircut before that this month, in a couple of weeks probably, which I'm going to miss. I've missed so many things. I missed his first words. I missed him walking. I missed birthdays, Christmases, so many things that I missed. I see it on video now. I mean, we chat every day, video chat, several times during the day. It's not the same, guys. It's not the same. And I just want to say that I apologize if anybody that got watching my videos got offended or by my language and stuff that I've said. That's just the way I am, and I express myself. I shouldn't. I'm going to work on that. Definitely going to work on that. I'm also going to try to be more positive and stay away from the negativity, which I have been doing efficiently, staying away from TV, the news, social media, which also probably means I'm probably going to stop watching some certain YouTube channels, just because I need to step away from that because it's not doing me any good. I've noticed how I'm getting caught up and using that as a way to vent the frustrations that I have had actually. And I don't need to do that. I need to just, it's the real me. I know that, but still, even then, I need to just set an example for my son when he sees his videos. I hope, there I go again, hope, but there's no plans, okay? There's no plans. The other time I had plans, man, everything's been going on, just down. But, yeah, I mean, I remember the first time I really, started getting sick, but I mean, when I was really in the ER in Evansville, Indiana, and I'm there finally in the emergency room, and they got me all hooked up, and I'm hearing the machines and everything. And it's like, and there's nobody there that I know, family or friends. It's just somebody from the trailer from upper management that brought me into the hospital. I gotta go. This is personal, and walked away. He's probably on the phone. Hey, this guy, man, doesn't look pretty good. And they just wanted to make sure that I wasn't having a heart attack, cardiac. Once they found that out, they wrapped me up. And they wanted me out there. They said, "No, you're done." And I was just thinking there, man, this is real. This is it. This is how it's going to go. I mean, and it's the loneliest feeling that you have in the world, being in that hospital. And then going across country after, I was done with that job the next day. Here's your checks, goodbye, all right. Instead of heading home, I kind of, headed west, but I went north, Oregon, and I was there, and I got sick a couple times. I hit a couple places. They always thought it was the Rona, but it wasn't. I'm like, okay, no, you're fine, get out of here. I made it to Beaverton, Oregon, where that job was supposed to be at. And even then, my local brothers were up there, and they took me in to stay at a house. And I was there for a month, sick as a dog, just laying on the couch, laying in the bed, just like I knew something was wrong. but I get checked out and it wasn't La Rona, so I was fine. And I finally got a call within a month. I started working. I only made it a week and a half, and I just had to tap out, headed home, came here, but always thinking of my son, that, you know, I gotta make it back to see him again. I have to see him again. And now in the process, I have to go back to set things right with his mother, him, all the things I have to do that I couldn't do back then because of La Rona. Everything was shut down back then in 2020. And even then, you know, she can't take care of it because I'm the legal parent on the birth certificate. She can't go and do the things. They've told her, no, the father's here. He has to be here to sign papers and whatnot. So I got to be there. I have to go. And I will be there. I don't know when, but the process has started. I got my passport. I'm looking around at flights, and probably by the end of this month, if not by July, I am going to purchase a ticket. I'm not saying I'm buying a ticket for June or July. I said I'm buying a ticket for some time this year. I have to get over there because the world right now, guys, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what's going on, both in Ukraine and both just east of you guys in China. Things are going to pop off, and I think it's going to pop off right before, right during, or right after the elections here in the United States. And not only part of it because that's what happened over there. I mean, the whole world. I watched the last elections, you know, or, you know, guys, what happened. You know what happened. I need to be over there. If things are going to go down, I need to be there with my family. I can't stand being here and them being over there. So, again, from now on, there's going to be a diary about how my process to go be reunited with my son again. So, thank you again, whoever's watching, whoever's subscribed. Please do me a favor to like this button. You don't have to subscribe, but if you are subscribed, I appreciate it. But I do ask to like and share this video to try to get my story out. I'm not asking to have my channel grow and boom, but I want the story to grow to what it's going to become. And what I have this vision when I started this channel, and what it's kind of like been taking its toll. And some people have like taken an interest, and I appreciate it. Both other bloggers from other channels that I know do actually kind of participate, and I kind of contact them on the side, and I know some once in a while do view, and I appreciate that very much. And just to say thank you very much for the 106 subscribers that I have. I really appreciate it, and I promise that I'm going to start putting more content. The process is going to be being reunion with my son. Peace out.